Inflation's decline for the fifth straight month may be good news for some, but if you're pinning your hopes on using it to get a rate cut, you could be wrong. Of the 5 factors the CBK's Monetary Policy Committee gave on the 4th of April for retaining the CBR at 18%, 4 are still very much in force. Even excluding food and fuel from the equation, inflation is still above the target of 9% for the fiscal year. The fact that Njeru Githae is planning a trillion shillings splurge in another 6 weeks only reinforces the argument to preempt this demand-driven inflation. Growth in private sector credit declined to 23% from 25.8% in February, but analysts at Genghis Capital believe it is still above the MPC's target. This, however, is a catch-22 situation. The slow choke of credit to the private sector may be beneficial to the Kenyan economy by reducing inflation, but Parliament's Budget Committee argues that at some point, Njuguna Ndung'u and his team must take their foot off the brake and hit the gas to rev up the GDP growth. Where that rate cut should happen is the key problem between these two camps. Reinforcing the argument to keep on the brakes, though, are crude oil prices. Marban crude was at $127 per barrel in March, and that's a trend that could continue. If so, high interest rates are needed to encourage consumers to use their fuel more efficiently. All told, there are strong arguments on both sides to retain the CBR at its present levels and to cut it with a view to stimulating growth, as India did earlier this month and the Bank of Uganda may do on the 2nd of May. Which side of this argument the MPC will shift to will be known this week on Thursday. For Newsnight, I'm Joanne Wairimo.